in. We're going live.
Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hola.
Hola.
Buenas tardes.
Cześć, Belki.
Jess,
Cześć.
say like good evening in French.
Pardon?
Bonsoir.
Don't worry.
Bonsoir, comment ça va?
I was having a nap, so I've literally only just woken up, so I'm a bit like spaced out and all over the place. But let's say hello first to Cosmic Summers. Hello to you. We've got ESC. We've got Bubble Pirate. Hey, Bubble Pirate, guys.
Bubble Pirate, I saw your email.
Oh yes, thank you for your email. Really nice to get that. We've got FF, who's feeling really good about this year. You've read that many. This is in the worst year ever. Oh gosh, don't we get that every year?
Seriously. Yeah, every year that comes around.
We've got RJ in the house, who I think is from the Netherlands. We've got ESC Manga. Hello to you from Turkey. We've got Vamp Advocar. I'm gonna make it posh. Hello to you. Let's say hello to the crew tonight. We've got the Vauxhall. We've got Jess. Hey Jess.
Hey.
You're looking beautiful in orange tonight.
Thank you. Orange is the new black.
we got Clara in the house. We got Tommy. We got Maria. Guys, how you all doing?
Fantastic.
We've got so much to talk about as well, haven't we? But I think tonight we're going to work backwards, if I can remember the order. And we've quickly say hello to Clavs in Latvia as well. RJ, yes, in the Netherlands. We've got England, Portugal, 91 as well. So we're going to talk about some of the songs that have been selected. We've got six songs since Friday, and we're now not halfway through the song selections. I did my maths before. I think we've got 18 or 19 songs now, so we're halfway through. Still another 18, 19 to go, but it's going fast, guys, right?
Yes.
I love this.
We have enough songs for someone to have created already a Spotify playlist of the Eurovision 2024 songs.
Which ones are you listening to? We'll talk about that after.
Yes.
Now, very, very important question, because I feel like I always have to ask this at this time of year. Maria, what state is Poland in today? Is there a civil war between Eurovision fans and television executives? How's it going? Because you had your song revealed today. Hello, Chris. You had your song revealed today. You had Luna and the Tower, which a lot of people have kind of been touting as being a potential song for Poland this year. What's the state of Poland today? Are we happy? Are we sad? Are we cross?
People are sad and angry. So
that's a shame.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, everybody are happy. And actually, there is a lot of chaos with the results, with the jury members, although everything seems to be pretty clear. And this year, like comparison to last year. And we have Luna, which I personally really liked. And she was my number 2 in like overall top. And a lot of people had her in their like top 10, you know. So we always knew, even I texted you about this, it's gonna be between Justyna and Luna. So Luna won. She had 1 more point than Justyna. And now people are angry because they're like, yeah, Luna won. How did it happen? And honestly, I don't get it a little bit, because it was like obvious from the beginning that it will be between Justyna and Luna. But the younger one and the less experienced one was actually better with her song. So Polish people are divided as always. I think it will be okay at the end, you know, but we are very passionate Eurovision fans, you know what I mean? Same as Spanish people, you know, and so we like to complain a little bit first, but I think at the end we will be cheering Luna and we will be like supporting our representative. But yeah, the moods are it's intense, you know.
Okay. Well, I'll stay clear of any Polish people for the next couple of days, then maybe. But I have to ask, because you mentioned that it got it was 1 point ahead. So have they actually revealed points?
Yes, they revealed the top 3 because it was like more than 200 songs. It's actually a bit complicated because we have different versions of how it went. I'm going to clarify it today at Livestream, which I had after this live stream with one of the jury members. But there was like more than 200 songs. And then every jury member had to make their own top 10. And then they ranked the songs from 1 to 10. 10 is the most points, not 12, just 10, 10, 9, 8, to these 10 songs. So we had like results only from top 10. So the first place was Luna with The Tower. She had 34 points. The second place was Justyna Steczkowska with Witcher, which was 33 points. And the third place was ex aequo two different artists. It was I don't know if that is gonna say something to you, but very folky song from the novel, like the one I was talking about in my video, which was like produced, wrote by like 7 different artists. And the other ex aequo third place was Marcin Maciejczak, but you don't know his song because his song was not revealed yet, like to the public, So yeah, actually very, very interesting results. Of course, we would like to see like points of every jury member.
You also full I know what you Polish fans are like.
But this is what we actually wanted last year, that the public broadcaster will reveal that. So we would love to see that also this year, and I think it's more possible this year than last year, actually. So yeah.
So obviously, kind of, people are feeling a certain way because they knew what potentially could have been selected instead. Push those other songs to the side. If this was revealed to you today as the Poland entry, there was, Justyna didn't have a song, no one else had a song. How would you be feeling about this selection? What do you think?
I like this entry, I like The Tower because but that's my personal taste, because I'm definitely like melody festivalen girl, so this kind of like pop is my kind of music. I would change the song a little bit. I would work on it because the first part of the song is a little bit like too it's going too slow, and at Eurovision you need to have a like in the beginning. So, but I think they're gonna work on it. This is what Luna said, at least, and they had some good ideas about the staging. And of course, Luna is very charismatic with her appearance, and her moves and her voice. So I think that will be a like added value to that performance. So I'm actually very positive about it. I had another favorites, but Luna was in my top 5 overall in the rankings.
And guys in the live, let us know what you're thinking about Poland's entry this year. Do you like it? Also, we're going to be talking about Lithuania next. So do put in some comments about Lithuania. Silvester belts with Luktelk. But Chris, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm going to come to you because I know that you watched the Polish song reveal this morning. What were your thoughts?
Oh, I'm really pleasantly surprised. Like Maria said, I was aware of Justyna's song and the big hype behind that, but I don't think this is a bad replacement at all. I really like how current the song sounds and how fresh it is in comparison to what Poland have sent in previous years. And also just from the music video as well, the way, I've forgotten her name. What's the artist's name? Luna. Sorry, thank you. One of those days. The way she kind of like connects with the camera in the video and the way she kind of like dances, I think it's like an insight to what we'll see on the stage in Malmö, which in that case, it looks really promising. So yeah, I'm really, really happy about it overall. I think it's going to do well.
Jess?
I would say that I like the song, but don't love the song. I do think it is.
Are you on the fence?
I would say no, because with this one, because I know that I just like it and not love it. I do think it's a bit of a safe option for Poland. And I would like to see a little bit of a revamp for the song. I think that would benefit it quite a lot. But overall, I don't think it's a bad choice for Poland. I think it has good chances to qualify with a good staging. But I am going to say this, I am Team Justyna. I did prefer her song, but I'm so happy with Luna's song anyway.
Yeah, and Justyna would have been like, that's an insane return to Eurovision after
29 years.
29
years. She
And
was
she
our
looks
second
amazing.
representative, you know. We participated first time in 1994, and she participated in 1995. So that was our only second entry.
Yeah, I might sing a little bit of Summer later on this live if you guys are lucky, if you behave yourselves. But she looks freaking amazing, Justyna, right? Like she must have competed in 1995 when she was 4 years old or something.
Now she's like, yeah, she was then like 20 something, because now she's 50 something. So you know.
Tommy.
I love it. I think it's the most memorable of the songs that we got this weekend. I think it has like an Ava Max sound, which we haven't really heard at Eurovision before. It's like really, really pop like ear friendly, radio friendly. I think I want to see it live though. I want to see how the vocals are. And but I did have a thought today. Could this actually win? And I think it could, because it has that like simplicity and accessibility that Lena had with Satellite. Like it's accessible to everyone and it's so catchy and memorable. So I actually think it could be Poland's best result in a long time.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah,
He must have liked that.
I really like it.
Fly over to Poland now, Tommy, because they're going to make you a safe. Clara, I'm going to come to you, but I'm just going to quickly go to some of the comments in the live. So we've got Breadmaster. Hey, Breadmaster. You're not the biggest fan of the new song from Poland. It just never hits a second gear and stays kind of static throughout the song. In the semi-final with a lot of female pop songs, it may struggle to qualify. Have we got a lot of female pop songs this year? I don't feel like we have. We've got ESC. You like Poland's entry, but you find the lyrics a tad weak. Same for Denmark. Vamp Advocate, you don't think you like Poland. It's bubblegum. You're not a fan of that. Really good point from you, Mark. You wish they didn't reveal who was participating, because now Luna's going to get a lot of hate because we're so hyped. It's true, and that's kind of why I asked at the start. If you didn't know about the other songs, how would you feel about this reveal? Felix,
I didn't know about the other songs, so for example, for me there was like no other option.
Felix Messo is probably one for you, Maria. What is your favorite that didn't make the cut? His is oh, sorry, that's Norway. Apologies. Your favorite Polish one that didn't make the cut. ESC Manga, did Poland want Luna or Justyna? Well, actually, if you go back to last week, Maria did a video on kind of the potential contenders for Poland, and there was a lot of fans that did want Luna, and there was a lot of fans that wanted Justyna. But go and watch that video. It's a fantastic video by Maria. We've got Natalia Marchevich. I hope I said that right. You would have preferred Justyna. And Vamp Advocate, the summer lady, is Justyna, who came second in the internal selection. But anyway, Clara, I was surprised to hear your feedback on this song earlier.
I actually really like this song. It's giving me, as well, Tommy said Ava Max, but for me it was like a sweeter Taylor Swift, but mixed with what's her Peterson, Kate's brother. What's her name? Sorry, Macy Peterson.
Yeah.
Macy Peters. You know who I'm talking about, Andy, you know, because I really like her.
She's the blonde.
The cutie blonde.
Singer. Yeah.
Yes. And I like it, as I totally agree with what Tommy said. It's very approachable. Maybe the video clip is not as approachable, like to make it urban, or like it's very sort of high fashion, sort of Lady Gaga. But I like her attitude and I like her charisma, and it sounded very, very radio friendly and very approachable. So I really enjoyed it. I've heard it twice or 3 times, because for me, it ended very early and I wanted to hear more about it. I'm not so fan about the chess metaphor, but I guess why it's done. But I think the chess metaphor is very used already and it doesn't really add much. But I like it very much, as Tommy very well pointed out, I want to hear the live vocals because there's many vocals paced on top of each other. So I want to see if on a stage it sounds as full and integral as the recorded track.
Yeah, that was kind of my feedback on it as well. As a studio track, she's got this unique voice. I don't know how she performs live. Have you seen many live performances from her, Maria?
No, but we have a recording, because there was the opening night of the song. We were invited, Eurovizja.org, OGA Poland, and she was singing live there. So actually there it sounded pretty the same as the studio version. It was not that different, So yeah, I think it will be okay.
Then I really think it's a good contender. It's definitely qualifying in top 10.
Yeah, my only wish is I don't want to see her on a on a platform type thing, because I feel like when you're stuck on those things, you're not comfortable, and when you're not comfortable, you're not. I don't feel like, oh, what happened there? You're not giving your best. So I want to see Poland do something very different with the staging. I don't know. I'm thinking of the music video, and you've got that big house, and it's kind of very glass effects, and she's obviously got a very, very striking look as well. I'm thinking I don't know, ice palette. I don't know.
Yes,
it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah,
she said it's gonna be in this kind of vibe. They don't know exactly what it's gonna be because we don't have a director yet. From what I know, there are two people trying to get that position because the old directors of our performances are not working anymore. So there will be no
that is good news. Oh my god.
No PowerPoint effects. Nice.
No special effects that aren't special, I think. No special effects that aren't special.
I don't think so. Yeah, you never know. So yeah, we will see. I'm pretty positive. I just don't like to, when the artist gets so much hate without a reason. There is no literal reason, only that somebody else preferred somebody else, and that's all. And now I have to say goodbye.
But
I have to go.
While I die on screen, before you go, we're going to be talking about Lithuania. Okay, and very, very quickly, just have your thoughts on Lithuania before you go.
I love it. It's my number 4 at the moment. And yeah, I would love to go to Lithuania for Eurovision next year. So yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Actually, only one song from this weekend that I liked from pre-selection. So now I have to go. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, but I have to switch to another language now.
She's popular, guys. She's popular.
Have fun.
Okay, bye.
See you.
Today, guys that are watching, today's a very busy day for Maria. She's Polish. She's obviously works with Eurovizja.org as well. So she's now switching to a Polish live stream to talk about their selection today. But we are going to talk about Lithuania. And Chris, I have a sneaky feeling that you might like this one.
Yeah, just a bit, yeah. This is my number 1 from the start. I'm so happy because so far, not many of my favourites from the national finals have won. So as you saw on Saturday night, when this won, I was so happy. I just think it's something so current and fresh, yet different for the Eurovision stage. And it kind of grows on you as the more the song goes along. You don't expect that beat to come in as hard as it does. And it's just, it's amazing. And it's going to be one in the Euro clubs. Everyone's going to be loving it there. And yeah, I just think it's brilliant. And it's one of those songs, again, it's not in English, yet you can still, you still want to get up and dance to it. You still want to learn what it's about. So yeah, I'm feeling really, really good about this. And I'll finish on that it's something different again for Lithuania. We've loved the monikers in the past. Keep them coming in the future. But,
I love a moniker. I love a moniker.
Yeah. But it's nice to have something different for Lithuania. And I'm sure it'll do well.
Yeah, I can already see so much love for this song in the live chat. I'm just going to go to the comments. Rye Bailey, you're saying that you love Poland. It's one of your favourites. Vuoko Noemi, hello to you. Thank you so much for joining. Doesn't matter if you're late, you can rewind. You can start from the beginning. We've just been speaking about Poland, and Maria was with us from the team talking about how Polish fans are feeling with their selection today. Let's have a look. Neil Ariel saying Germany's song is more vocal, showy than Poland. And now
the results will be so drastically different.
Yeah, now let's come up to the Lithuanian comments. Rye Bailey, absolutely love Lithuania. Vuoko, you love Luktelk, he's your winner. Neil Era, Lithuania gets better and better for you. FF, I think you're a fan. We've got Venikau, you love Lithuania's entry this year. Vamp Advocat, every time you hear Lithuania, it's you like it a bit more and you love the root. Neil Era talking about the techno bridge. We've got Vitas as well. Look, I just want to go like this every time I say that phrase. Jess, I'm going to come to you because I have no idea how you feel about this song.
I like the song. I wouldn't say that I love it or that it's one of my favorites, but I do like it, and I think it's probably one of the best entries Lithuania has sent in quite a while. And I think the staging probably is one of the best stagings we've ever seen from Lithuania, and I hope they keep it the same or similar on the Eurovision stage, because I think that's going to be a huge selling point for this. And honestly, it's a bop, and I think he's going to do very well. And I could see this being top 10 in the final, I think. It has jury appeal, televote appeal. This is one to watch out for.
Yeah, I mean, Lithuania's best ever result is 6, I think, wasn't it? And was that with We Are the Winners? Do you think this could top that?
I think it could possibly equal that, around 5th, 6th place, potentially.
It'll be amazing to see Lithuania in the top 5 for the first time. Clara.
I love it.
Sorry, I'm going to do it every time. Luktelk.
I love it. And it caught my attention during the first heat, because he was in the first heat. I was watching, but I wasn't paying attention. But this song came in, and I was like, "Oh!"
It literally punches you in the face, doesn't it?
Yes, because like the introduction video they play before, when you get to know a little bit in the artist and like their environment and so on. Like I was like, another one. But then he came like the first chorus with like his big tracksuit on and his attitude. I was like, wow, this is something to watch. And then he was like in the back of my mind for the following weeks. And I remember before the national final, I played this song again because I was like, this guy was worth watching. And I'm so happy he won. And it's definitely one of my favorite songs this year. Like I think my top 1 at the moment is Norway, and Luktelk will be my second place.
Oh, Tommy, this has got
dancing
written all over it.
Yeah, I should like it, but I want to like it, but I don't like it as much as I should. I don't know what's going on with me, but yeah, there's something missing for me. I think the instrumental sounds fantastic, the production and the instrumental is great, but I don't know. I think they need to work on the staging or something, or add some backing vocals, because the vocals are a bit. I know it's not a song that's about the vocals, but I think he just needs a bit more strength in the voice and on stage, because there's so much dead space between the lyrics. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable. I need something to be happening, I think. But I know there's dancers and stuff, but he's kind of just standing there. But I think that's something they can work on for Malmö. But it's definitely an earworm. I also think maybe they needed to raise the track up a bit more, and it would have sounded better. But yeah, I should like it. Maybe I just need to give it more time, but yeah.
Or we need to have a drink and dance to it at your club or the pre-parties.
After shot tequila, then it'll be biggest fan.
It's been lovely knowing you, but so no, we gotta get you back.
Luktelk.
Just don't go to Lithuania anytime soon. Is all I'm saying. Because what I've loved about this is like Lithuanian fans are going crazy over this song. And it's Chris. Sorry, I rudely interrupted you there.
That's okay. No worries.
I think you were talking about alcohol, which is a very, very important subject.
Exactly. No, I was just going to say on the voices that Tommy was mentioning, with the backing kind of voices. It's interesting you mentioned that because from what I hear, there's a female voice, like kind of like backstage while he's singing. So she's obviously not on stage, but you can hear her if you listen to the live performances. She's like behind the curtain or something, singing along with him. So maybe
sitting in a chair. I've seen videos.
In like PJs, just with the microphone. No, whether that's something like just because of this national final, maybe it's something with the sound. Like we know they're going to have so much more at their disposal at Eurovision with that amazing stage. So yeah, they've got time; they can work on that, and yeah, hopefully it can just get better and better.
No, like there really is a girl sitting behind the stage with a microphone. There's a video released, and I think Silvester released the video. She was wearing jeans and like just a plain sweater, and like she had her accreditation. She was sitting on a chair with a microphone.
The unsung heroes, eh?
Yes.
I like, guys, I freaking love this song. Like, I honestly can't get enough of it. And Jess, I'm going to pick up what you said in terms of the staging. I'm trying to think back to Lithuania's like more recent entries. Now, Discotheque, the route, they kind of stuck with the same staging idea. Monica Liu, it was the Monica Liu, Monica last year's Monica, 2023.
Yeah.
That was kind of the same, wasn't it? Monica Liu was kind of the same. So for me, the staging and the graphics, everything about this performance visually, flawless. Like, leave it, don't touch it. Like, literally just rest now until May or until the pre-parties, because you've got no work to do in terms of finessing the staging of this. And like my big worry, and it's not that Lithuania has a history of this at all, but my big worry is that they are going to change something up and it's going to like kind of ruin it a little bit for me. But in terms of the song, like, it's literally like this. Every time I hear it, it's just so much power. I love it. I love him. I love the dancers. I love the look. Everything about this. I love it. Like, seriously love it.
Yeah. Maybe the only thing they could do if you want more dynamism in the performance is work on the camera angles. That's the only thing.
It's really their job, though, is it? That's for
it's not their job, exactly. Exactly, they've done their job perfectly. I did think some of the camera angles were too wide open in the national final, so maybe that's why you get the sense of space, or like there's something maybe missing. But if you get the shots closer, then that's fine. I think it would feel very full. But again, as you very well pointed out, Andy, it's not their job, it's SVT.
I think it would be cool if it was a lot closer. And I really like the part where it like breaks into a strobe effect and it turns into a bit of a rave for like 20 seconds. If they can grasp more of that energy, then I'd be like on board 100%.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they will be doing loads and loads of work to finesse this. You know, I'm saying it can't get any better. Everything can get better. But this is just going to be so polished when it comes to Malmö, I think. My only concern is visually, this is going to look like a music video when we see it performed on stage. Now, sometimes that doesn't work. I can't see it not working with this, but I'm thinking of other songs where this kind of visual has been done and it does look like you're watching a music video. But I think people are going to love this for I can't think of the word, not the diversity, the alternative. It's alternative. I think they're going to love it because it's in Lithuanian, it's not in English, and it's just got that hook. And it is, like you said, Tommy, it's a total earworm. Clara, I thought you were going to say something then.
No. I was thinking about like which video clip ideas like were taken on the Eurovision stage, and I could think of Georgia with the Lolita something, and Benjamin Ingrosso, and that didn't work. But Estonia with Victor Kron, it did work.
Yep, and also who was the Swiss boy that did
Eric Saade?
Eric Saade?
Eric Saade was Swedish, isn't he?
Remo Fora. Marius Bear.
Oh no, the dancer, Luca Hani.
Luca Hani. And even Destiny was kind of like a video. You know, I do love that style when it comes to staging. Anyway, I'm going to more of the comments. Connor John, you've got Lithuania. Are you think they're going to be top 10? Breadmaster, you're saying Luktelk is awesome. You hope, but you don't know if it has winner vibe. Oh my god, I would literally melt on the floor of this one.
Me
It'd
too.
be amazing. ESC Manga is saying Silvester has Turkish Edis vibes. I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully that's a compliment. We've got Schimante Stalcuniene. I said that in Italian accent. I don't know why. You're saying
Lithuanian.
We are coming. And Vuoko, you're saying you were just covering Luktelk. Okay, so you've done a cover. You're on YouTube. People can check that out. We've got Mark saying Lithuania should be top 5 at least. Are shaking. Natalia, you're saying your favorite is Raven. And I think we're going to see a live performance of Raven. Is it this weekend or next weekend, Dora?
Yeah, the following weekend.
Following weekend. Felix, you think it's a bit repetitive, but you think the staging was amazing. You hope he'll improve it even more in time for Malmö. Just having a look. Joanne Johnson, it's a grower for you. ESC Manga, definitely in your top 5. Evelina, Zikevikuta, in your top 5, maybe not top 15. I can see this is a top 5. I would love it. Bubble Pirate, you've got it in 8th to 11th in the grand final. We've got some more Poland comments. We've got Cuba, you love Luna from Poland. And Unprodigal Music, have we heard the news about Una Voce per San Marino? We're going to talk about that a bit later. Samuele, buonasera. We very well hope you are too. But yeah, Lithuania, guys, I'm going to go round. Where'd you see it placing? Starting with you, Tommy. Based on what we've got so
15.
Okay. Chris.
Not sure about juries. Sorry.
I'm going to say 8, but I want it to win.
Clara.
5.
Yes.
7th.
Okay, I'm going to go 5th as well, at least, because I think this could bring Lithuania their best result. And I want to see them do better than We Are the Winners. I mean, I'd love to see them be winners.
You know, I voted for that song.
If they're not going to be winners, like, I want this to be their best result ever, because what a song to do it.
But We Are the Winners was awesome. I voted it.
Yeah. But guys, it's been a crazy weekend. We have to talk about another crazy Eurovision song. And that is freaking hell. What happened in Estonia this weekend, man? It was like a party. Wow. Jess, tell us about Estonia.
Yeah.
Called?
Pardon?
Tell us what the song's called again. I've forgotten. Was it? It's.
You're asking the wrong person.
It is the longest title ever in the Eurovision history. And that is a fact. That is a fact.
All I remember is Nendest in brackets.
Yeah, there's a lot of bracket words I remember. It definitely is crazy, but crazy in a good way. Very crazy, very out there. Doesn't 100% appeal to me, but I love the funness and the happiness of it. And I think televoters are going to love this very long named song.
Oh, they're going to lap it up, aren't they?
Yeah.
Televoters are going to love this. We need to find a way, or the Eurovision fandom needs to find a way. They need to find something that we can call this song. It's not its full song title. So there needs to be like we just call it Nendest tonight, okay? Just make things easier. Okay. But Nendest narkootikumidest tea me küll midagi.
And from that title, because I lived in Estonia 3 years, I can understand. I have no idea. Maybe
something to do with drugs. That's all I've picked up from the comments on YouTube. So Clara, let's come to you.
I cannot get behind it, surprisingly, and it's not my. I was listening to it today because I've heard you told me like you like it. A lot of friends have told me that they like it, and the comments say that this is going to qualify, but I just can't see it. I'm sorry. I'm an outcast. I don't see it. I don't get it.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Well, like, honestly, I can't believe you two. I just can't believe you. But we're here talking about Estonia. Do you know what? Actually, Clara, I've known you for 8 years.
Yes.
And I'm shocked that you don't like this.
It's
or,
like,
not that you don't like it, but
you know, I like Finland, which I think it's the same level of humor, but I think the Estonian version is just a mess. It's just chaos. And musically, it's also a little bit of a mess. So there's other countries that have done it better. Finland has done it better, and if Baby Lasagna is chosen to go to Eurovision, he would have done it better.
Oh, wow.
I agree.
I thought, is it only going to be me on this live stream by the end of this? No, I'm only joking, guys. I mean, it is going to be an acquired, and I prefer Clara in the middle as well. I'm going to put you back there. It is going to be an acquired taste, I guess, for some. But sometimes when I watch songs like this, I'm just like, oh, you know, it feels like a bit of a joke, and you know, it's not serious. But musically, I actually really like this song as well, because I love the ethnic, like the traditional elements they've got, and I think that's 5 Minutes, like the rap band, right? And then PUULUUP, the two guys who I called uncles, but apparently they're why's this light keep going off? I hate losing.
Because you're too bright. The light is jealous.
But for me, it just like from the start, when you see the guy in the like kind of coming through the audience, which I love, and it's just like you think, where's it going? You think, is this kind of a bit of a joke? And I don't know, it's just so much fun for me. Like, and it's as soon as I see them move, when they come together and they start doing that like dancing, I'm just like, man, I want to be the 7th member. Like, I just want to be up there having fun.
I'm sure they'd have you, but we can't have more than 6 people on stage, sadly.
No, I know. So I'd have to get rid of one of them. Like, I'm sure I could like choose one of them to get rid of. But it's yeah, I love it. Like, really love it. Who hasn't spoken about this? Tommy?
Yeah, I don't like it at all. I think it's a bit a mess. I think it's a mess. I think it's chaotic. After their 8th position last year, was it 8th? I was like, following up with this, I don't get it at all. I think it's a bit like, let's be wacky, let's be crazy, let's be party. And for me, that's just a bit contrived. Yeah, so I'm just not getting it. But what I will say is that I did notice that the crowd at the final loved it, which I think is really important, that, you know, the people in Estonia obviously love it a lot. So that's good.
Yeah, guys, in the comments, let us know what you think of Estonia's song. And also, we will be talking about Germany after this one. So do let us have your comments about Germany as well.
Denmark as well.
Oh, Denmark, sorry. Denmark, yeah. RJ, you're not really a fan of Estonia. FF, I could replace the other bald guy. Yeah? Is he the one that's got a really deep voice? That one? Because he's got quite a few lines in the song. I'm not sure I can replace him. Bubble Pirate wants to know, in which semi-final is Estonia? Jess, I'm going to come to you because you're like the...
Oh, gosh.
Semi-2.
Semi-2. Okay, and Bubble Pirate, you're saying Estonia 50% chance to qualify. We have to remember it's televote only semi-final.
Yeah. I think they'll easily qualify with the televoters.
In semi-2 as well, which is supposedly the weaker semi-final. So, yeah.
Yeah, Connor John, you're saying Estonia clears Finland. Natalia, you're saying Ollie was better, but it's okay, nothing extraordinary. Maybe I've just been miserable over the past 2 weeks, and I see the opportunity to have a little bit of fun, and I'm like, yay! I have to say hello because I've just seen you in the chat, Philomena Kunk ESC, and we've also got Adan Garcia, who loves Annalisa. We've got Samuele, if you're still there. Samuele is a huge Annalisa fan as well, and I've been checking out some of her back catalogue recently. She's an amazing artist. We've got Alexia from Estonia. Tere, Alexia. From Estonia, if you listen to this song again and again, it will be your favourite. So all I have to do is to lock Clara, Jess, and in a room and literally waterboard them with this song for 24 hours, and then they're going to be huge fans. I guarantee
Let's
you,
test.
when I see these guys in Sweden, they're going to be getting down to this song.
Probably, actually.
Sorry, Jonas, Phil, hello to you. Estonia is balancing between your first and second place. Oh, yes, you're with me. Thank you. Bubble Pirate, they do have their crazy dance moves and they can qualify. Issy and Manga, you preferred Ollie as well. Guys, where are we thinking in terms of kind of the journey for Estonia for Eurovision? We're saying a qualifier, right?
I think it will qualify.
Borderline,
I
I think.
But then in the final, sort of maybe bottom in like the 20 and below, maybe.
For me, it's a surprising non-qualifier at the moment as we speak. Maybe you convert me, but so far from where I'm sitting now today on a 19th of February, it's a non-qualifier.
Yeah, I literally just want to know who you are and what you've done with Clara.
I cut bangs. They're controlling my life now.
I think if they go like, oh, sorry, go on, Tommy.
I know. I didn't. I was just laughing.
That's okay. I think if they use the acting and the dancing to their like, if they maximize that, because it's such a comedic performance and like the way they interact with each other, they don't even like acknowledge the audience. They're just with each other, like just living the performance, which I think is the funniest part about it. So I think if they make that bigger for the Eurovision stage, then yeah, I think it'll have more of a chance.
Do you know what? Like, I literally don't know who you lot are. I'm saying,
How do you cast us?
Watch this be Moldova 2022.
That's what just came into my head, which I really didn't like either. And yeah.
And like, I think there'll be so much hype about this, and I appreciate we've got some other songs. We've obviously got Finland as well. We've got we've got Joost from Netherlands, whose song we're still yet to hear, but we kind of get an idea in what style it will be. But I think there'll be a lot of hype between this one, and I think when you see this live. When you see this, if you're a TV viewer, you see this perform on the stage and you hear the crowd, that's going to have a lot of impact into how you then feel about the song, I reckon. So, yeah, I think top 15, we're talking left-hand side of the final scoreboard for me at the moment, because we've still got lots of songs to come, but I think this will do well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Mark, drunk fans will love Estonia. It'll probably win the televote. See, that's where I'm going with this.
I think drunk Euro fans are a little bit more fine. They're not hooligans, so I would assume.
But Euro fans don't make up the majority of the televotes in public, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, a lot of people are just tuning in for the first time, aren't they?
Well, it's not even for the first time, but if you think about the Eurovision fandom, we think about it being only us that votes for songs, and it's not. We make up a very tiny minority of like the actual kind of voting audience. So Terry Wogan always used to say, when there was a crazy song at Eurovision, he always used to say that people would come back from the pub or they'd see the last few songs and they would pick up the phone and vote. So I don't know, but Gingerbread, it's a big fat no for not just a no, it's a big fat no from Gingerbread. FF, you think upper right hand side of the scoreboard, despite your love for it. Max G, thank you. I see your comment, but I'm not putting it up on screen. You're making me blush. We've got Lars. Finland and Estonia will cancel each other out.
Quite possibly.
Yes, but it will be in favor of Finland.
Oh, okay. Controversial. I think maybe we're going to end up with a few more of these type songs. There's going to be too many to be cancelling each other out in the end. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Friendly songs this year. So battle of the crazy songs.
Yeah. Let's say hello to Simute's fanboy as well. Hello to you. You love. Greetings from Lithuania. Hello to you. Come on, Angelina Mango Border. You don't like Angelina Mango's song?
I think that's what it means, La Noia. That's what it means in English.
Oh, shame.
Oh.
I think.
I thought it meant the girl, because in Catalan, Noia is girl, but I'm going to Google it really fast.
Ry Bailey, you're not an Estonia. You're not an Estonia fan. And Jess, Vamp Advocate will eat a computer if you're right. There you go.
I would be interested to see that.
Guys.
Yes, it means boredom. It means boredom.
Oh, okay. We have to talk about Germany now, because this has maybe been another controversial selection for some, either people that just weren't happy with the kind of national selection process for Germany, or weren't happy that Isaak won with his song. I keep wanting to call it "We Are the Heroes," but that's not it at all, is it?
No, it's
We are on the run.
we're on the run. Or
We're on the
what
run.
we run. Something about running. Run.
Run, 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 run.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone check what it's called? Because I feel
Yes.
like
None of us can remember what it's called.
Anyway, Isaak won. Is everyone checking? I'll talk about Isaak. I'll talk about Isaak from Germany. I really like this song, guys. I think it's a really
Always on the run.
always on the run. That's it.
Always on the run. Always.
I was going to say something really bad just popped into my head, but I can't say that publicly. But I'm going to let you know after. I really, really like this song, and I feel that I've read a lot of comments from kind of German fans and some other European fans on why maybe they feel a bit more negatively towards this. And I think that's because there was another song in the national selection that people preferred, and that's fine. We spoke about that with Poland. When you've got other songs involved, and there's a favourite, when that doesn't win, you start to feel negatively towards the song that does. I think this is a really good song. I think he's a fantastic singer. The staging at the national selection was crap. There's no doubt about that. Whoever styled him did a terrible, terrible job. And Germany needs to have a really good think about what they can inject into this, because for me the song is there, but they can maybe revamp some elements of it. I keep talking about a gospel choir in this. I think that would sound amazing. But yeah, they need to get the stage, because he's going to deliver a fantastic vocal performance in May. I have no doubt about that. And I hope people warm up to the song, because I think it is a really good quality song. Clara.
I like his voice. I like the color of his voice, if that makes sense. The tonality of his voice is very pleasant. The song is very pleasant itself, but it's nothing. I think Germany played it safe, because they tried to think out of the box with Lord of the Lost, and the song was great, the staging was great, but somehow Europe didn't connect with it. And I think Germany said, okay, we took a risk, it didn't pay back, so we're just gonna go for the safe one. And I think it's gonna also backfire. But I think I don't know, what's wrong with Germany? I literally thought they would get many, many points with Lord of the Lost. But I understand the broadcaster getting scared now and just wanting to bring something that's radio friendly and that is not controversial in any shape or form.
Jess.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Clara on this one. I think the song is good, but not great or very competitive or very standout. And I think Isaak, his voice, I think he's better than the song itself, and his voice is, for me, the main selling point of this. And I do think they have gone for a bit of a safe option with this. But I think, with a revamped staging and kind of overall look on the stage, I don't think this is going to do amazingly well in the final, because I think there'll be a lot of stronger competition that will outshine Germany, sadly. But I do see this getting off of last place, but I'm not sure if I could see it out of the bottom 5, sadly. I think there were other songs from the national final that could have got them a higher result, but it would be nice to be proven wrong, though.
Yeah, just before I come to you boys down below, we've down below. Just before we come to Chris and Tommy, I have totally lost my mind. Rafael, we have to say hello to Rafael Fonseca from Brazil. Hello to you, Rafael. Thank you so much for tuning in, which is a good time for me to say that, guys, if you are new to our channel or our live streams tonight, please subscribe to the channel. There's so much on there, and we've got so much content coming up after the next couple of years, next couple of months for Eurovision. So thank you to those of you that are subscribers already for your support. But if you're new, please subscribe, including you, Raphael, if you're new to our channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got Roots from Estonia. Hello, Roots. If you're just joining us, rewind, because we've just been speaking about your entry. What was it called again, Jess?
The name Nendest. Net something, forgetting with an N.
I don't think that was it, but yeah.
Probably not.
N. Giant Jabe for Finland to Estonia. Raphael, you think Germany's going to get 0 points this year? Oh, Bubble Pirate, you're saying Germany needs completely different staging. ESC, you would have liked Katze for Germany. And let's have a look. Venikal saying, interesting to see Isaak, Max, and Rick total televote is quite close. Do you think there's a small possibility Rick might have won the televote if the voting stopped when the jury points were announced? Well, I didn't watch the national selection, so I'm not sure, but Clara, you did.
I did. I think everyone wanted Rick to win. Oh boy, didn't connect with the audience that night. Everyone felt it was very cold, and the singer Rick wasn't connecting. But I think that's something that could have been worked on, and he would have warmed to the audience. The audience was warm to him. It was maybe him that was not warm to the audience, but that can be easily fixed after during the pre-parties and like other Eurovision events and on the grand final. So I do feel that there was an agenda there, like the national television or whoever pulled the strings, they wanted Isaak to go, and it was sort of clear.
Yeah. Right, boys, I'm going to come to you now. Tommy, your thoughts on Germany?
I agree with Jess that his voice is better than the song, and actually, to be honest, I still can't really remember the chorus or how it goes.
Run,
Yeah. I think go on.
But it's a song you've heard a million times on the radio.
Yeah, it's like One Republic.
Yes.
One Republic
formula.
formula.
That's a really great comparison.
Yeah, it's that whole situation where it's like independently, it's a good song. There's nothing wrong with it. He's a good singer, but then put it in a 2-hour show with 25 other songs, and you forget about it. And I don't know if there's anything that would compel somebody to pick up their phone and vote for it. But yeah, maybe if they work on the staging, it can be saved, because he does have a good voice and his stage presence is good.
So I don't know about the stage presence. I think that was. I think he needs a bit more coaching on selling the song. I think he's just very, very passionate, but for me, it's internalized, and he needs to project that to the audience.
You know, the guy that came second in the Lithuanian national final looked very similar to him, and he could sell the story. Like I was totally Shower. The band called Shower. The main singer was looked very similar to Isaak, but he was believing in the song and he was connecting and he was so embodied in the song that really helped him come second, even though if Silvester Welt was more voted, but it takes a lot to beat Silvester Welt now.
Now I'm going to ask you a question, Bubble Pirate, because I've just seen your comment. Sorry, and Rye Bailey, he's like James Newman. Now this is a comparison that's been bothering me a little bit, and I would be keen to hear from you guys in the chat. What is the comparison between Isaak in this song and James Newman? Because for me, two very, very different songs. So I'll be keen to know. And Bubble Pirate as well saying he needs two trumpets. Mark, you're saying you think On the Run would do like Sister. Oh, Sisters. Do you remember that? Or Sister. A few points, but get zero from the public. I do agree, actually. I think it's probably more a jury song than a televote song.
Yeah, I would agree. But I think it still could pick up some televote points, but I don't think it's going to be very many. I think the jury's going to save this from the bottom.
Yeah, Yachin as well. You're saying Isaak is Ember's 2.0. I really don't get this comparison, I'll be honest. And for me, I have a feeling that that's more to do with someone's appearance or size that people are doing this comparison. Maybe. I don't know what you guys think.
It had never crossed my mind that Isaak would be like Embers because I watched the national final, and in any second of that national final, I thought of that. It's just when people started commenting, I was like very.
Maybe it's a 2020 song.
The only thing I can think of is the kind of generic sound of the song. Embers was slightly generic for the radio, that is, but apart from that, yeah, I can't see any similarities.
I see similarities with the 2020 song.
Yeah, Mark is actually saying people compared to his 2020 song, so that's probably my bad. Let's have a look. Artist M, you're saying you don't know what's happening with Germany either. You can recall Ghost from a few years back. Was that Anne? Who was Ghost?
Oh no, that was Jamie Lee.
Jamie Lee, that's it. Which for you had a great melody and it still flopped. Such a letdown.
She was very scared on the stage, to be honest.
Raphael saying a great voice artist, forgettable song. That's a similarity with Newman. This is something else I need to ask about. I keep seeing people put elephants in the comments saying they don't like the elephant bit in the chorus.
There's like a trumpet. There's like a trumpet sounds at like 3 seconds before the chorus.
Cannot hear that.
I think I know the bit, but I really like that.
Me too. I think it lifts it up.
It's like atmospheric,
it's like the Ruslana trumpets that when wild dances they had like, but it just lasts a few seconds, and it's really, I don't know. For me, it's very climactic.
Yeah. Aringenzo, hello to you. You're asking about Lithuania's song. You can rewind because we did talk about Lithuania's song earlier, but I think almost unanimously, apart from one person, Tommy, who we're not going to mention, Tommy, maybe not the biggest fan, but I think I'll let you guys go around quickly and talk about Lithuania. Jess, love it, like it.
I like the song, love the staging.
Clara,
I'm a big fan. I'm fully sold on the whole Silvester belt package, except his name, because I call him Sebastian all the time, and I know it's Silvester, and I will eventually get my mind around that it's Silvester, not Sebastian. So yeah, but I like it. It's a full 12 points for me.
Yep, I'm a huge Luktelk fan. Oh God, that's never going to get old now, guys. I'm so sorry because you're going to have to put up with that for the next 2 months.
You forgot the shirt.
I think that's going to be your thing, Andy.
I just look like I've got some illness. Chris.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite at the moment. I think it's bringing like the kind of like future Lithuanian music scene to Eurovision, and yeah, it keeps things fresh. So I love it.
And Tommy.
Yeah, I think I will get there, but I just need a bit more time.
And a shot of
not the first time we said that, is it? Eh?
And alcohol. yeah. This is getting too
I'm writing that down. I have a friend with whom I share a lot of these jokes, so I'm writing that down.
And DKV, quickly, this will be another round around the table. What do we think about Ukraine? I'm going to go first. I freaking love it. Potential winner. Clara?
I agree 100% with you. I love it, and I would not be surprised if it won. The only thing that dims the light about it is that it's Ukraine, and people will be, if it wins, people will just say it's because of the war.
Jess?
I like the song. I think it's fabulous. It's brilliant. One of their best. Don't see it as a winner though, but definitely top 5.
For me,
it's my number 1. I can see it winning. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Chris?
Masterpiece.
Yeah, I get the chills with it. It's absolutely stunning.
Are they multiplying?
Yeah, beautiful song, and yeah, top 5 finisher definitely.
I just want to know, Tommy, are you there yet?
Almost. Just
almost.
keep going a bit.
We got some more Luktelk love, Luktelk from Rex Asian. We got Arida Snapkowskiena. You're a Luktelk fan as well. I love the passion that you guys have got for this song in Lithuania. There's a video actually. Every time someone mentioned his name at the national selection, you just hear the big cheer from the audience. And Rex is also saying Lithuania is number one on Lithuanian Spotify since it debuted. That's amazing. And we've got Adan Garcia. Have I said that right, Clara?
Adan Garcia, yes.
Adan Garcia. Your top is Italy, Norway, Spain, and your bottom is Albania, Estonia, and Poland. Okay. Now, guys, we've still got Denmark and Moldova to talk about very briefly. So, Denmark, Clara, let's come to you first.
I like what she stands for because she was saying in an interview that she wants to stand for Black queer women. And brown queer women, and I think that's very brave. I love that she's giving that visibility and that she's so outspoken about that. I think the staging can be worked on, but her vocal is flawless.
Yeah, Chris.
Wow, this blew me away on Saturday night. When I heard this in the selection leading up to the DMGP final, it didn't really get me that much, but it was the stage show that I was like, and her voice, it's just incredible. I said this in one of my recent reactions, but she genuinely, SABA, she doesn't need anyone else on that stage. Like the way she commands the stage and tells the story through the song, it's just, it just draws you in. And the fact that it was live as well, like her live vocal is just unbelievable. And there's almost like, it sounds quite like a typical Eurovision song, maybe something maybe Sweden would send or something, in terms of like the pop, and some people might say it's generic, but the more you listen to it, it's got some like hooks in there that I've never really heard before, and then it like goes really quiet and then it comes back, and yeah, I think it's definitely growing for me. And whereas when I first heard it before the live, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like a qualifier. Now I definitely think it is, and I think we'll be welcoming Denmark back to the final for sure.
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not quite sold on this one. I do see the positives, but for me, well, I think one of the best things is that the lyrics are quite emotional, so that's really good. I think people would be able to relate to it, but I think for the staging, maybe it needs more movement, I think, because it's such an energetic and powerful song. I think I would like to see her moving a bit more. I don't know, but yeah, I worry for them. I don't know if it's going to qualify.
I get what you mean actually with the movement, because obviously in the performance she's just on top of this kind of little podium thing.
Yeah.
But the chorus is very kind of energetic. So maybe in the second part of the song we could see her moving around the stage a bit more, trying to get like a bit of encouragement. This is me doing like when people go like that to get the audience. So I'm thinking now, who was the Aussie chick that had the bad dress?
Kate Miller-Hyde.
2016.
Oh,
Jessica
Cowboy. When she's getting the crowd involved. I can see SABA doing this. So yeah, I get what you mean about moving around the stage. I mean, this is you've got really a blank canvas, haven't you, in terms of staging this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously she had like the flashing heart thing in the performance. I don't know whether they'll keep that, whether they'll do something different. I'm just trying to think back to some of Denmark's staging. Did they have a massive chair once? Who was that?
That was
Leona
in 2019.
Leonora, yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the lighting at this year's DMGP and the stage in itself was unbelievable. I think that's what did this performance a lot of favours. So I think with the staging, I agree she should be moving around more. But I loved like she was all in white, and all the LEDs went white as well, and it was like heavenly. It was just
there was like sweeping lights from like left to right, and she would move her hands, and there was like a sweep of beam of light. That was quite
I'm just thinking in May, like they're going to have even more to bounce off on that amazing stage in Malmö. So I think there's lots of.
to be fair, Denmark seems to have budget to bring props on stage. If we think about Riley's performance, there were like many rooms, and he was like walking around the rooms. Then Leonora had a big chair. Then I don't know. They always seem to bring big props lately. So
yeah, back since 2013, Emily DeForest, she had every pyro and light rain shower in the book. So yeah.
Just going to the comments, we've got Joanne J. You like Denmark. We've got Lars. You love SABA. Rex, you're saying she relied too heavily on backing vocals. Her staging needs help, but this was a weak national selection, in your opinion. ESC, you think great chorus and presence, but the lyrics, too many repeats of the lyrics during the song. ESC Mang, you thought Danish entry is very good. Mark, you like SABA a lot, but Sand, the song does nothing for you. Venikal, you think SABA has great stage presence. Connor John, Denmark selected, nobody noticed. Classic Denmark blandness. Oh, Natalia, you think SABA's voice is great and you love the song. Say hello to Jackaboy as well. You're saying, as you say, you're very disappointed with this year's Eurovision selection. The only 3 songs you like are, I think that is Finland, Latvia and Estonia. Is that right?
Yeah, seems a good choice though.
Yeah. Let's have a look. I'm trying to find more comments. Rye Bailey, you're on the fence. Are you on the fence? Is Rye joining you on the fence, Jess?
Well, he is, but not with Denmark, because it's my favourite along with Spain. Absolutely love it. It's I think the staging needs work. She needed to have people on stage with her, and I felt she was quite restricted standing on that platform thingy. But I think, you know, as you said, they have a blank canvas to work with. They could make this a very good staging. I think Denmark's definitely going to qualify. But I'm going to say it now, potential top 10 with the right staging.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can see this getting through to the final. And I keep saying this, but for me, it's a standout because we haven't got many of these kind of like female pop songs. And if you'd have thrown this in, you know, 7-8 years ago, there would have been 20 of these songs, and it wouldn't have been a standout. But now it's a standout for kind of different reasons, because the field of songs that we've got this year, you know, we've got very alternative songs. We've got, you know, songs in different languages. It's a very diverse portfolio. Listen to me.
Which semi are they in? Are they in
diverse portfolio of entries.
First half of semi-final 2.
Okay.
Yes, important question. Tommy, are you there yet?
Yes, I've just ordered an Uber.
Have you? We've also got another Tommy in the chat. SABA is a good singer. She just has too many nerves. Also, Tassos, I can see you asking lots and lots and lots our opinion about Greece. Have we missed something? Have Greece revealed their entry all of a sudden while we've been live? If not, my opinion on Greece is, from what I know, I've not been there before, but it sounds like a beautiful country and I would love to visit. Can you put me up? Can you give me some accommodation? And I will happily come and visit you, Tassos, for a free trip. I'm always there. We've got, let's have a look at Luna's song. I can't say your name, I'm afraid. Luna's song is really brilliant.
Amour.
And you love her appearance. Cześć, Simona. Jabas from Lithuania, have I got that right?
Labas Vakaras.
From Lithuania. Hello to you. You might want to rewind because we've been talking about Luktelk and Silvester belt. I do look like I've got medical conditions. I don't want to do that. I need to start
burning toast.
Imagine me on a bus or something, just like with Luktelk playing in my ears, and I'm just going like this.
You can get volume and aluminum paper and put like a little thingy on your nose.
Oh, I need a nose cuff.
I think we all do.
Anyway, Denmark. So, guys, I'm going to say final or non-qualified. Jess. Oh, I know where you're going.
Yeah, definitely qualifying. Potential top 10.
Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, completely agree with Jess. Qualifying top 10.
Tommy.
Not sure yet. I don't know. Need to see how semi-final 2 shakes up.
Clara.
I I don't know yet because I need to see this final staging.
And I'm going to go qualify right-hand side. I never predict like this, do I? But anyway, I think I can see it getting through to the final. I think if she gives a belter of a performance and they get like really beautiful lighting for this on stage, I think it will. It can do well. Last song we have to talk about is Moldova and Natalia Barbu. Who wants to go first?
Me. I love the song she brought to 2007 Eurovision.
Okay.
I was such a big fan. It got me in the right era, like rock era that I was in. And this is such a disappointment. Unfortunately, I was such a big fan. I probably even voted for her. Like that song was amazing. Fight, I think, was the name of the song.
Mm-hmm.
And the staging was amazing. What happened to the staging in Moldova this year? Hopefully, I'm really praying that they elevate the staging in Eurovision. I like what she was going for. It's sort of clever, but it just didn't translate. The idea was grand. The execution was poorly, I would say. And her vocals don't really stand out. She has an amazing, amazing voice, as we could see the year that she came to Eurovision first. But I couldn't connect with her anymore.
No.
And it really breaks my heart because I had so huge expectation.
Yeah, for me, you know, like the kind of national selections with Moldova, you never see a kind of a great staging or great live performance. There's one part that I like of this song, which is a da 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 da. The others, I'm just like, I'm not sure where this is going. I'm not sure what this is meant to be. Like, why is there 5 of you? Why is, you know, I don't know. I just didn't get it. I just felt a bit underwhelmed by it. I don't see this qualifying. I think it could do with a revamp. I think there needs to be a lot of work on the backing track, and yeah, maybe a reimagining of the verses, especially, and a rewriting of the violin part. That was just flat for me. And like when you see them lifting up those violins, you're getting ready for like you know, like some really great like middle 8, and it just didn't happen for me. Jess.
Yeah, I pretty much somewhat agree with you and Clara. I like the song, but I don't love it. I appreciate her bringing something completely different to what she did in 2007. And I do like this new direction for her, but I feel like it hasn't been executed very well, as Clara said. And to me, it does sound a bit like a demo version of the song at the moment. I think with a revamped song and staging, I think I could just see this making it through to the final, but I don't think she's going to have the success that she had in 2007, sadly. I don't think it's quite that level, but it's still a decent song from Moldova nonetheless.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Moldova is like you can forget they're there, and then all of a sudden they've come 8th. Do you know what I mean? In the final, so you can never discount them. They have transformed their entries before in terms of staging, or they've come up with a really clever staging gimmick that has got them a lot of attention. They had what was the one that I love, Jess, with the
Hey ho, let's go.
Hey ho, yeah.
Zobzizub, yeah.
Oh, Zobzizub.
Trineletol or something like that. Treniletol.
Oh, that's it. Trenetul. Yeah. Oh, I love that one. Bring them back. Anyway, Tommy.
The best thing I could take from it was the synchronized movement thing and the clapping and the like moving to the side microphone and back again, which was kind of cool. But melodically, I couldn't really gravitate towards it. And the lyrics are a bit funny. It didn't really make any sense to me when I was listening to the lyrics. I was like, what does this mean? I don't know. So yeah, I think they need to do some work.
Yeah. And Chris?
I'm going to surprise you all. I love this.
Oh.
And I think this has the things that are good. I love the outfits and I love the concept behind the staging, but I will agree that it needs a lot of work for the Eurovision stage. And I love, like, the song has all the elements there for me for like Moldovan folk, keep like things in it that would be that would grab the jury attention with Natalia's voice in those in-between sections, and then that kind of like Moldovan drop bit that like folk bit that the televote would like as well. But again, seeing it on stage at the moment, it's like, why are there 10 mics on stage, or like mic stands? Why did they turn? It's got loads there that could make an amazing Eurovision performance. The violins. I like that there's something like very empowering about this. Like with all of like her female dancers and singers on stage, there's something really strong about this. I get a similar kind of vibe to CZECHIA last year, like that kind of strong message. And I feel that if this was in English, then it would.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, I think it is, isn't it?
The chorus bit. Yeah, sorry.
Ignore
me.
Not.
It's getting late. No, I think this has everything that it needs to be good on stage. They just need to clean it all up. I like when you say about it being empowering, I'm like, you've dressed them all up to look like it's like 5 Natalias on stage. I'm like, how is that empowering for me? Like, where's the diversity? You know, where's the individuality? For me, it's taking a step back. And I felt the same with Vesna as well. I hated the fact that they'd all come on with the same styling. And I find that a very dated concept. You must all look the same. I want people to express their femininity, their womanhood, and I just don't find something like this empowering. I have offered my help. There's a spare spot. There's only 5 of them on stage. I've offered to put on a wig and a black dress, and I'm there. You know, maybe I can bring it home for Moldova this year. And the dance routine is quite easy for me. That's what I need, an easy dance routine.
Considering, picking up on that idea, it depends on what. For example, Don's from Latvia. In his video clip, he has like other 10 men dressed exactly like him, and they're dragging him or like trying to get a hold of him. But then that makes sense because it's his demons and his other selves that are not so helpful.
If that's what they're going for, and they're almost like holograms of her, and they can kind of convey on the different feelings that Natalia feels on stage, then it could be. But no, I do agree that it like if they're all wearing the same thing, then it's not very diverse. So
yeah, but what you just said though, actually as a concept, would work. But as a viewer watching it for the first time, I didn't get that. So if that is what they're trying to put across, then they need to, I think, do that in a better way, so that a stupid viewer at home like me, would get that.
For example, I got that from the video clip of Dawn from Hello, but I didn't get that from Natalia's performance. So there's something missing, as you very well pointed out.
I'm just going to go to the comments quickly, and then we will have to wrap it up, guys. Wrap it up in Italian.
Hey, I can't rap in Italian.
Rye Bailey, Moldova's a non-qualifier this year. Let's have a look. We've got Rex. You're saying you couldn't tell which person on stage was the main singer in terms of Natalia, and actually I couldn't at one point as well, and that bothered me. Pompey, you think Moldova will qualify? So you're in a camp with Chris. Jonas, you're saying you completely agree with Clara. You root so much for Moldova every year. You really want them to win, but this is just not great. Mark, the song performance just feel unfinished. It generally always is Moldova national selection because they do have a reworking, so we can expect that. And Meowball, you're saying the national final never does justice to the song when it comes to staging, but they redeem themselves for the big contest. Have I just been cancelled? I don't know. Or you just saying goodnight? I don't know. Philomena Kunk, you're saying the staging will be good, but it won't qualify. A few more questions that we're going to take from the live. So, firstly, Shrek the Swampless, love that name. What do we think about La Noia by Angelina Mango? Jess.
I really like it, actually. I think it's one of the strongest entries we have so far, and I'm still maintaining it's a potential winner. It is fabulous.
Oh, I just want to reach across and give you a hug. Yes.
I can move out of the way.
I'll swap us. Jess, hold my hand. You're mad. Clara.
I like it very much. It's definitely top 3 material.
Chris.
I really, really like it. I'm just about getting over Sinceramente not winning. I love Donalisa so much, but you can't deny there were so many good performances at Sanremo, and forgotten her name, Noia. She deserved to win. So yeah, Angelina Mango, that's the one.
Chris. Tommy, sorry.
My favorite was Tuta Gold, but actually, yeah, no, it's fantastic. I didn't like it that much when I listened on Spotify, but when I saw it performed, her attitude is so amazing. Like, she's such a performer, and it's top quality. Faultless.
Tuta Gold by Mahmood.
Yeah, never heard of him.
You should listen to his album. You know, he's got some great
track.
Great featured artists on it. I would listen to NLDA or NDLA. I can't quite remember what
right.
The first track on the album is really.
Any featured artists or?
Yeah, there is this guy that opens the album. He sounds mega handsome. He's just got a voice like honey. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go back and watch a video that I did a few days ago, because I am on the Mahmood album and I still can't believe it. Right, guys, Alexandros wants to know who will win in Malmo. So out of the songs we've got at the moment. Jess.
Ukraine.
Oh.
Yeah, I think based on what we have at the moment, I would say either Italy or Ukraine.
Chris.
Yeah, I don't think we have our winner yet, but I think at the moment it's Italy or Ukraine.
Tommy.
I think Ukraine, and I would love to see Ireland do something special. So I'm still optimistic.
Okay. And oh god, I don't even know. I'm going to say like Italy. I'm going to say Italy and Ukraine for me, I think, or maybe Norway. Could be a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Or Lithuania.
Lithuania.
Yeah.
That's my top 3. I think. My top 4.
Guys, I'm going to ask you now the 3 songs at the moment that you're listening to most on Spotify. Chris.
Luktelk. Veronica, actually. I like that song. And I need to go to my top quickly.
Make it up.
Luxembourg, Tali.
Tommy.
For me, Doomsday Blue by Bambie Thug, Ireland. Zora by Nebulosa, Spain. And Ukraine, Teresa Maria by Jerry Heil and Aliona.
Clara.
Ukraine, Lithuania, and Spain. I just love saying Zora, and like the lyrics, I like it. I like the lyrics so much. It's so representative of what many people are feeling right now.
We were
Spain.
singing it on the metro this weekend.
You just love the fact that you love Spain, Clara. You love a Spanish.
I don't love it. Like I respect it. I respect what they're trying to do. And I really get behind the message way more than Chanel or Blanca Paloma. But they could improve so much. Like, they're super endearing to me, the performers, and her. For me, it's just her. She's such a diva and fantastic, and such a glamorous woman. I hope I grow up to be like her.
So in the past few days. You guys are going to drag me for this. And hello to Riyadh. I see you, Riyadh. You're late, but you can rewind and watch us from the start. Nice to see you, Riyadh. And also Sasati as well. Hello, Sasati. Hello, Riyadh. So if I'm honest, over the past few days, it's been Lithuania, Italy, and Germany that I've been listening to on Spotify. And Jess.
By far, the one I've listened to the most is Spain, by like a huge margin, because I'm obsessed with the song. And then second and third, probably Denmark, and then Luxembourg. I'm loving the bops this year.
Luxembourg. Anyway, guys, can I just say thank you to you four as well, because we've stayed up well past all of our bedtimes tonight, but we've been having fun talking about Eurovision. So thank you, Jess. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Clara. And guys in the live chat, thank you so much for all of your comments. Also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. Go and get your family and your friends to subscribe to us too, because we love the support. And we will hope to be live a bit later in the week. And is there something we had to do before the end of this video? Oh, yeah, we need to check. Tommy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just going for a shower now.
Going for a shower.
What
It doesn't
color?
last long. All right. Is that a post shower or a pre?
I think you're gonna have to put a warning on this video. Explicit content.
Guys, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Wow.